Hi everyone, welcome to Freezerburns. As always, I'm your host Greg, the frozen food master, and you're joining me as I eat my way through the freezer aisle one box at a time. Today, I'm reviewing this. It is the Marie Callender grilled chicken Alfredo bake, $4.19 for this box. We're gonna get this whole meal into the microwave, and I'm gonna get this Alfredo bake down deep into my belly. Freezerburns starts right now.
If you spend some time on Freezerburns, then you might stave off the stomach churns. Greg's the frozen food master, he's best bud to your taste buds.
Once again, today we are reviewing the Marie Callender grilled chicken Alfredo bake, $4.19 for this box. Let's see what that looks like. It looks rich, guys. It looks creamy. It's loaded with just breading and richness to the extreme, to the max. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Marie Callender is gonna light up the stage and wax a chump like a candle. Grilled chicken Alfredo bake, white meat chicken and fettuccine with vegetables in 3-cheese Alfredo sauce, 13 ounces, that's 369 grams. Cooking instructions. There are two ways to cook this, microwave and conventional. Marie Callender likes to hook us up. We're gonna cook it in the microwave, 4 steps. Technically it's really 3 steps because the 4th step is just making sure internal temperatures are at 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Basically, remove film cover, cook on high 4 minutes, stir, cook another 2 to 2.5 minutes, let stand 2 minutes. If I were to cook it in the conventional oven, 350 degrees for 43 minutes. Nutrition facts. Serving size is 1 meal, that's 369 grams, 640 calories, 350 of them from fat in this little meal. Are you ready for this, guys? Because I don't know if you're ready. 39 grams of total fat, 15 grams of saturated fat, half a gram of trans fat, 80 milligrams of cholesterol, 1,230 milligrams of sodium, 43 grams total carbs, 30 grams protein. Box. Here you go. Black plastic once again. Wow, I mean that's like creamy. Big pieces of carrot here, broccoli, huge, humongoloid pieces of chicken. Hopefully there's some buried deep into this like creamy frozen mess. But what I see right here even is a good sign. There's a lot of food here. Let's get this in the microwave. So I've taken this out of the microwave. I cooked it for 4 minutes with the film removed as directed. And then I stirred it up and cooked it for another 2 minutes. Here is what we got. Marie Callender does it right, guys. You know they do. You know she does. She represents, and it's like down-home goodness. Now here's one thing that I like, and here's one thing I don't like. Here's what I like. What I like is that the vegetables here, super bright, fresh-looking, plentiful. Looks like a tremendous amount of food, and it should for the caloric intake that you will have consuming it. And that's what I like about it. Here's what I don't like. Not a breadcrumb to be found. And see that box? That box is like littered with gravel of breadcrumb. I mean, it's like shake and bake time on the outside of this box. Nothing here. Now I know I double checked in the ingredients. Although they don't list breadcrumbs on the outside of the box, breadcrumbs are definitely listed in the ingredients. So they're supposed to be in here, which means that they're buried underneath all of this slimy yet yummy looking fettuccine. And it's definitely not going to be as crisp as what it looks like on the box. Let's get this in my belly. Now the moment of truth. Look at that steam. Wow. I'm going to get some fettuccine, some broccoli, a BA piece of chicken, and a carrot. Okay, this is kind of a monster bite. It looks really hot. Let's get this in my belly. Oh, I can't do that. It's too hot. That is too hot. That is hot, but that is amazing. That is really, really good. The fettuccine is perfectly cooked for the microwave. Very impressed with that. Sauce, not overly saucy, not dry. Obviously I mixed it up as directed, but this is a nice consistency. That chicken that I ate, I mean, that is a nice piece of chicken. Big size, white meat, right? Did they call it white meat? They sure did. White meat chicken. The broccoli, crispy, fresh, but cooked all the way through. The carrots, really nice. This is an overall great tasting meal. No breadcrumbs, guys. That still bugs me, and they're certainly going to get docked for that. I think that this is a nice comfort food meal. We're still in the heat, or not actually not the heat, the heart of winter, right? We need the heat dialed up. And this is one of those great fill up your belly, let's pretend we're a bear and go hibernate type of meals. Really, really like this. Disappointing in the breadcrumbs. I'm definitely going to dock them for that. This is the Marie Callender Grilled Chicken Alfredo Bake. $4.19 for this box. In terms of taste, if we're taking the taste train, we're going to ride it all the way to a 4.5 star rating. Really love it. The only reason why I didn't give a 5 star, actually there's two reasons why I didn't give a 5 star. One is that there's not a breadcrumb to be found. That bugs me. Now, in retrospect, Marie Callender, you might have wanted to consider taking this shot with no breadcrumbs here, because if there was no breadcrumbs listed here on the box and I tasted what I just tasted, I would have given this a 5 star. Really disappointed that there were no breadcrumbs. The other thing is, as I mentioned in the nutrition facts, this is like, taking that train reference, one-way train to Lipitor, because this has 1,230 milligrams of sodium in this meal, and that's very, very disappointing. Despite all of that, go out and get this meal, 4.5 star. Question of the day. What do you like with breadcrumbs in it? Because you know what? I bet this meal would have been awesome with it. But what would you like? Fill that out in the comment section. Question of the day. As always, I'm your host, Greg, the Frozen Food Master. This has been another review of Freezerburns, and I'll see you next time.